Welcome to Detailing 101. I am Nick, and you're here to learn about the decontamination towel. So we've washed the hood of this BMW. It looks clean. Chances are, though, it might have some embedded contaminants in the pores of the clear coat. You may have heard of a clay bar. Well, we have a decontamination towel that works extremely well, and I'm going to tell you, first of all, whether you need this. So you take a credit card with no pressure, and you just glide it across the paint. Not sure if you can hear that, but you heard that. That means a decontamination towel is necessary to remove some of those embedded contaminants in your paint. So, this is how the decontamination towel comes. It's a perforated synthetic decontamination towel. It is not a clay towel. You're going to want to use this towel on glass. This is the only time we're going to tell you to use pressure. So first, I'm going to dunk it in my bucket of rinseless wash. We've diluted our rinseless wash at 1 ounce to 2 gallons of water, so that's 256 to 1. And I want to make sure it's nice and wet. Now, what we're going to do against the glass here is first, let's just wash it. We'll get the glass nice and wet, right? And this is going to use the lubrication of the rinseless wash so that we don't scratch the glass. Again, the only time we use pressure is to break this towel in. It's got 4 sides, so let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to use a little bit of pressure. I'm also going to probably remove some bug guts on this windshield, so that's a good thing, right? Decent amount of pressure there. I'll do it one more time. Okay. And typically we would use 1 side per panel when we are decontaminating paint. Let me get a little more rinseless here. I'm not going to be afraid to keep this nice and wet because again I am using pressure and you definitely want to break in this towel on glass. I'll use the 4th side like so. If you use too much pressure, folks, you can even scratch glass. That's why in this first step I really want you to lean on the rinseless for lubrication. So we've done a pretty good job of breaking this in so far, and that is where we begin with the towel. So let's say you're actually going to decontaminate your paint. You'll wash it with a legacy sponge in our rinseless wash, and what this is going to do is clear up the paint of anything, but it was already washed, right? We're talking about the decontamination process. This is our lubrication base. It's got a lot of lubrication in there, and then I've got lubrication dripping off of my towel as well. Remember, lubrication is key. Now I'm going to do no pressure. You think you want to press down, you don't. You want to let the lubrication of the towel and the rinseless wash do all the work for you. And slowly, do you hear? The sound is going away. It's a tactile experience because eventually you're going to get a sense of what is happening. You're going to stop hearing the contaminants and you're going to stop feeling them as well. So I'm going to do 1 panel per side. Then I'm going to flip the towel. What's great about the perforations here is they're picking up the contaminants. You've also got the thickness of the towel to prevent any pressure points. Now my favorite way to use our decontamination towel is with rinseless wash on the paint. So we've got a wet panel and then our iron remover as the next step. Now we have surfactants and lubricants in our iron remover, and we also have a very cost-effective way to do this, which is 1 spray on our decontamination towel, 1 spray on the paint. Now where I spray on the paint is where I'm going to deposit the towel. And what's amazing about this process is look at that sud. So we've got the rinseless wash lubricating for us. We've also got the iron remover doing a lot of the work for us. So we've combined a chemical and mechanical decontamination step into one. This is the best way to deep clean your paint. It's a great pre-treatment for the polishing step. It's a great pre-treatment on your paint before you use ceramic gloss. It's just a phenomenal way to clear the pores of your clear coat from whatever might be embedded in there, industrial fallout, and you're just going to get super clean paint. It's going to brighten up the paint as well. After you use the iron remover, you definitely want to rinse the panel just to get everything off with a hose. Now, if you're doing regular maintenance on your vehicle or to maintain your ceramic coating, this is an amazing and efficient way to use our rinseless wash combined with the decontamination towel and the secret weapon, ceramic gloss. Ceramic gloss is our ceramic detail spray. I'm going to do 1 spray on the panel, 1 spray on the towel. Now again, the lubrication, the bed here is rinseless wash. We've already washed the paint. Now exactly where I've deposited the towel is where I sprayed the ceramic gloss. I'm going to use ceramic gloss as a lubricant, and I'm actually decontaminating the paint and driving the ceramic gloss into the paint as well. It is safe, it is lubricated, and guess what, guys? We're also protecting the paint at the same time. We're brightening it, we're clearing up all those contaminants from the paint. Those are actually in the towel now. Put the towel down, grab a microfiber, a plush microfiber like this. Woo! I have dry, protected, and decontaminated paint. This method is amazing on windshields, on front bumpers for bug guts. It will work so many times for you in so many different situations. When you're done, flush it with water, dry it with the perforated side up, and you will use this for hundreds of details. If you have any more questions, leave them down below. We'll see you on the next Detailing 101 video.